A girl comes to a rich house and greets the girl who lives there. She says, "I need to speak to your husband." The rich girl says, "Yes, he is at home." Then the rich girl calls her husband and he comes. The wife says, "This girl has come to see you." The boy says, "Yes, tell me." The girl says, "I am your neighbor and live nearby." The boy says, "Yes, I think I've seen you once or twice." The girl says, "I need a favor from you." The boy says, "Yes, tell me." The girl says, "I need 50,000 rupees. It's an emergency." The boy says, 50,000. The girl says, "Yes, because my mother is very ill, and the doctor said to arrange money immediately, otherwise they cannot treat her. My mother is in a very bad condition. If you can, please help me." The boy says, "Let me see. Whatever money I have, I will give it to you." Then the boy's wife starts to worry a little. Then the boy goes inside and comes back and says, "I only have 20,000 right now. Please take this." The girl says, "Thank you so much. You don't even know me, but you still helped me. I will never forget your kindness." The boy says, "There's no question of kindness. You are our neighbor. Neighbors have rights over each other. If I get more money, I will give it to you tomorrow." The girl says, "I will return your money in a day or two." Then the girl thanks him and leaves. Then the boy's wife gets angry with him and says, "Will you give money to anyone who comes? It's not free for us either." The boy says, "Her mother was sick. Besides, she is our neighbor." The wife says, "What if she doesn't return the money? What will you do then?" The boy says, "She mentioned her mother. I didn't feel right refusing her." Then the girl gets angry with her husband and goes inside, and the boy follows her. Inside, the wife says, "She promised to return it in 2 days. Now it's been a week and she hasn't come back." The boy says, "She will come. It's not a big deal." The wife says, "I don't care. Let's go to their house right now." The boy says, "Her mother is sick. Should we cause a scene at their door for 20,000? Then the wife insists, and the boy also gets up, and they go to their house. They knock on the door, and a man comes out and says, "What is the problem?" The boy says, "A girl used to live here, and her mother was sick. Where is she?" The man says, "Yes, she used to live here, but she has moved out now. She also cheated me out of my money. Now you people leave from here." Then the man closes the door. Then the husband and wife return home. The wife gets angry with her husband and says, "I told you, this girl has cheated us." The boy says, "Okay, go outside and see if anyone has come." When the wife goes outside and opens the door, the same poor girl is standing there. The poor girl greets them and asks, "Is your husband home?" The wife says, "Yes," and the boy also comes. The girl returns the money and says, "I apologize. I am a week late." The boy says, "Okay, but tell me, how is your mother's health now?" The girl says, "My mother is completely fine now. The money you gave helped with her treatment. Now we live in our village. My father sold some land and repaid everyone's debt. Your debt was last because you live in the city, so it got delayed." The boy says, "No, it's no problem. Even if you hadn't returned the money, we would have forgotten about it." The girl says, "If we didn't return the money, then if we came to ask for help a second time, perhaps you wouldn't give it to us." Then the boy gives the same money back to the girl and says, "Use this for your mother until she is completely well. If she gets well, then give it to some other needy person." The girl becomes happy, thanks them, and leaves. Seeing all this, the boy's wife apologizes to her husband. This kind-hearted boy deserves a like, who helped a poor family without even knowing them at the right time.